Sleeping is important.
열심히 해요.
전기화학. Do you know electrochemistry?
Hello, Inade 공과대학 subscribers. I am Timur from Uzbekistan. I'm at ICE department in Global School Engineering.
Hello everyone, so my name is Humayun. I'm a student of Convergent Studies Department, majoring in Integrated Systems Engineering.
My name is Adelina. I am the first year student at INHA. And actually I'm a regular student and I'm majoring in business administration.
Okay, hello, my name is Sophia and I came from Malaysia and my major is electrical engineering and I am first year student in INHA University.
My name is Vakilov Akbar Ali. Right now I'm a third year INHA University student and I'm majoring in integrated system engineering.
Do you feel about any language barriers with Korean professors?
Yes, sometimes I feel, but I guess it's okay because no one is perfect, but we will try to understand each other.
Hard.
It's quite hard.
It's quite hard. Yes, but I think there are different types of professors. Some of them treat you as an international student and they understand that speaking in Korean is quite hard. So some of the professors have created the English versions of the lectures, which I really appreciate, but some don't do this. And so just 열심히 해요.
In our department, all of the professors are giving lectures in English language, but I think there should be a kind of training or there should be at least a minimum requirement. For example, maybe they should impose the task requirement of getting, for example, IELTS certificate of at least 7 or 6.5. So after that, it will be much easier for students to get in touch with professors.
Pretty much yes, because in our department we are taught only in English. Some professor has some kind of language barriers. We understand that these subjects are pretty much high level and we expect them to be taught us quite a bit good English.
Last semester I first time learned computer programming, but it is all in Korean, so it's 열심히 했는데 it's I nailed it and I got A+, but I think my effort did a maximum effort for the Korean class. But this semester is getting better and better. Like what Adrina said, it depends. Kyosunim, some Kyosunim, they consider the international students, so they explain one by one in English, or they slowly teach us.
And what is the most difficult Korean language? Like the word or sentences?
Chemistry.
I think any of the 회계 관련 things. For example, tundanggum or maybe 부채, 자산, things like this, just any of them. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And Korean chemistry terms and chemistry terms in Korean are really difficult. And
for example,
전기화학 and then do you know electrochemistry? But I have to translate that into Korean terms. But fortunately there is Hanja, so I can distinguish one by one syllable.
same here.
Is there any tip or routines or your policies?
What I usually do, I usually take notes. I use some kind of online platforms like Notion or maybe Quizlet. That helps me to organize my stuff and my all these studying subjects.
I only have one approach, which is I would call adaptation. Like if I'm having a certain exam, and even though I'm not good at it, for example, I just try to adapt to the format of the exam. And in order to get a high GPA, I need to first of all to feel the format of the exam. So which format I'm gonna have in the final exam. So I'll try to adapt to that format. And even though I may not be good in that subject, but as long as I know how to deal with this format of exam, I think it will be okay.
I wake up around 6:30 and I start studying until 10. Then at 10 I take a nap until 1 p.m. That's a good tip actually, and you get kind of 100% of sleep much better. I mean, the quality sleep is gonna be better.
The sleeping time is
Yeah. Sleeping is important. Yeah, you sleep well, you pass well.
What was your worst subject?
There was one subject called sensors engineering, which was, I think I failed it because I didn't prepare it well. He just starts with the lesson in a one tone and it continues in the same tone.
Can you go first?
Okay, I think physics. Physics because I took like webgangi physics, and then the Kilsonium uploaded 10 videos a week, and then there is a Toron and then also quiz. So and all of the videos are in Korean, so I have to like understand each by each. And then there's also like 문제 with calculations. I think that's hard.
Oh, what about me? I think statistics, like 통계학, is the hardest one. Yeah, just because there are lots of different things, like
Calculations.
not really calculations, but the terms themselves, like 토론 and population, like 모집단 and so on. Yeah, it's quite hard.
So there's a subject, there's a course, artificial intelligence. So I like it very much, but everybody is just sitting and just listening to the professor. But students, they are not getting anything from the course. And we don't have that background, artificial intelligence background. We don't have that. And right now they are giving us a program of deep learning. But first of all, in order to get to deep learning, we should first focus on machine learning. As long as we feel good in machine learning, then we can move to deep learning.
Oh, do I have any worst subject that I hate? Well, maybe not. I don't have. In this semester, no, I don't have, because I choose like the best subjects, which might be in the current semester.
Where do you guys usually study at? Is there any special places?
Yeah, there are some. Like at the university, for example, the library. I think Sachin, it's quite good there. Yeah. And how about you?
Yeah, me too. We also met in the library.
Oh yeah.
I think like it's quite comfortable to study at Jongsok and in autumn.
Yeah.
Okay, I usually study at home because it's much more convenient for me than going to the library or to university, because I lose some time. If I walk a lot, I just lose a lot of time.
I prefer my own place. The apartment. Why? Because I've set up all this environment. For example, I have double monitors. I placed like all this required stuff for my study.
At home or in study cafes in our university, like lounge, not study cafes in university, but around university. Library has limitation time, and I might feel kind of pressure a little bit in library because it's too silent, and I always have to check because there will be administration. Am I making some kind of noise or not? But in a lounge, like you can feel free and you do your stuff.
How do you want to advise yourself in 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I better start preparing. Yeah, I did, but I guess it's not enough because so many stuff around is going. Because I don't have actually any exams, but most of them kind of project based, since I will graduate soon. Yeah.
I would tell him, just focus on the final exams, because right now I'm just missing a lot of required topics because I've been so lazy in 2 weeks. That's why I'm gonna tell him, just focus on studying, don't do anything else.
There's a course called Vertically Integrated Project, and we are working on Raspberry Pi RC car, remote control car. I think I would say to myself, work on that more often, and I would say to myself that try different ways. So we could work on C++ or we could work on Python. So I would suggest to myself, also try C++ approach, even though it's hard enough, even though it's difficult. But you could if you research, if you try to look for it on the internet, you could find something useful.
Actually, I'm just taking lots of lectures, like maybe on YouTube, and Also reviewing the class material very much for a long time. Also preparing mentally just to relieve some stress and yeah, just to prepare like this.
So how do you relieve your stress?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I try to make some pauses when I study. For example, just to take a walk for 15 to 30 minutes per day. So yeah, this helps. I think fresh air also helps a lot.
Wow.
I think I take 19 Haktom this semester, so it's quite much for me. So I just do taking notes and then like do practices and then study groups with my friends and then like study in cafes. So sometimes I just do like Adelina, which I walk out and take a fresh air.
Wow, right. Can you guys say anything to our subscribers?
Have a nice exams week and try to stay relaxed and Merry Christmas, which is in a month. Yeah, so goodbye.
Good luck in your final exams, and I trust you guys to nail in your exam. And then yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
No problem.